Hello, 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 hello. So, tonight's episode, we'll be talking to visions. I can't even get it out. Visions in reality. You guys know Quenten was the young man. I gotta make sure I get it grammatically correct. Was the young man that ended up building his car in. I'm gonna ask him how many days it was that because I know at one point I said 45 days. At one point I said, "Hey, how are you?"
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, let me just say this because I really believe in giving people their flowers while they are here to smell them. You did that.
I
You
appreciate
did that.
I appreciate
Listen, I don't even know you. I don't even know how I came across your page, but when I tell you I was proud, like you was related to me, like I knew you your whole life,
it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta talk to him. Oh, he is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So, first, I want to tell you thank you for taking time. I know your schedule has been super busy before the
Mhm.
show. It's been super busy after the show, and it's going to continue to be busy because you got a lot of hustle and drive about yourself. So,
Yeah,
thank you.
no problem. No problem.
All right. So, I'll start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So, tell me how you got into cars.
Uh, that's a long story. I don't know really exactly how I got into cars, but it's just I won't say it's most cars, but it's just like me just wanting to build stuff, just seeing things go from messed up to fixed, basically, and it just elevated to cars.
Okay. So, you was the kid that played with Legos.
Yeah.
All right. So, what made you want to build a car to go network at Rick Ross?
Uh, that was more as what I want to say. I want to say like publicity stunt type of thing,
Okay.
to where it was me thinking like, how can I get my name out there, and what would I be able to do to show everybody what I'm capable of and what I do, while also inspiring people. So that was the route to with that. It was
Right.
just trying to figure out what type of series I wanted to do in order to get my name out there and show people what I'd be doing.
So, you're from Miami?
Yes.
Okay. So, I know you're really not supposed to ask people their age, but I feel like you're probably kind of young, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Oh, you're just a baby. So, you had all that hustle and drive about you your whole life?
Yeah.
Dang. Now that is amazing. When I came across your page, I was like, "Oh, I'm going." And listen, let me just tell you, I don't be following everybody. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Let me follow him. This young man is really doing something." So, how many days did it take you to build the car?
Uh, I believe I started on the April 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be about 40. I'll probably say a little bit before the 17th. But I would say I ordered the parts ahead of time. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
parts have everything because some stuff was on back order. So
Right.
I say about 43 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Not including in the travel time. So about 43, 42, somewhere around that.
Okay. And I know you went through a whole lot. What was the worst thing that happened during the build? I feel like I know, but I'm gonna let you answer
Uh,
that.
Going LS swap. That was the worst thing. Going LS swap. That's probably the worst thing because it was just. Cause if I kept the 350 and just got it rebuilt, I would have probably been done with it. It was trying to figure out all that swap stuff. So that was probably one of the worst things that I could have did.
What made you want to go LS? Was it listening to people say, "Oh, you need to put an LS in it"?
Nah, it was just the 350 just kept giving me issues. Like nothing that really worked right for what I was doing. So I was like, I'm just trying it out.
You know, I'm a conventional motor person. So if you, so you know that 350, all you had to do was tweak that 350. You'd have been all right.
I still got it, so I'm still getting rebuilt, but for a different project.
Okay. So what made you settle on the Elko?
It was just a cheap project at the time, just to find something just to learn. That's pretty much what it was.
Okay.
It wasn't really necessarily El Camino.
Okay. So I see you getting ready to build something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't have any ideas what you want to build or?
I got ideas of what I want to build. I want to do. I got either two options: either accept a customer car that makes sense for me,
Right.
or do a, a G body build, quote unquote. But the next build is gonna be like something where basically another stunt to where it's getting people who show what we can do. So what I'm thinking about doing for the next series, most likely gonna be building a box Chevy for under 10 grand.
What?
So that's what next series is going to be. It's like showing everybody that you don't need a whole bunch of money to do something like that. So that's something people enjoy watching. That's something, and and when I do that one, it's going to be a lot of YouTube videos where I show you in depth how to do this, how to save money. Because for the El Camino, that last minute, I probably spent $450 to get it painted.
Mm-hmm.
Paint, sealer, clear, everything. They paint the whole car at $450 when people charging thousands, hundreds, well, 10,000 plus to get a car painted.
Well, here's the thing. When you can work on your own car, you really have the cheat code. Because it's like,
you're not paying labor.
yeah. So everybody can't build a shop like you did, go out there, paint their car. I mean, they can, but then the car ain't gonna look like your car looks.
They wouldn't be spending all the money that we spend just going to shop.
Right.
Then I think like the issue now is with everybody in their cars is everybody must go to this certain person to get their thing done. Everybody must go to this certain thing to get it. And like you said, you had interviews backed up for months. That same thing with shops. They got people backed up for months. So now you waiting months just for one thing for your car. That's why people can't be in the shop for years.
Right.
Because they got to go to a certain person and stuff like that. So try it yourself and you can figure stuff out at a faster and cheaper time frame.
So why do you think it's so many issues with? Because I look at the internet every day and I see people having so many problems with shops. You get what I'm saying? Like I looked on the Black Car Gurus page today and some guy was saying a shop was closing down or something. I don't even know what part of the country it was in, but all them people cars got missing. Listen here, I'm working on a car. And if I pull up to the shop and my car is missing, they better call the police now. I'm telling you. Go on, call the police now. I'm let y'all know, go on and call the police now. Because I'm finna burn the shop down. So why do you think that's such an issue with people's cars?
Well, as far as going to shops?
Yeah.
It was just basically, I was saying, everybody want to go to the same person and go within that same person time frame. A shop can't build everybody cars. So it's just, that's the issue. I think everybody listening to everybody going to the same person. If you don't go to this person, then your car not done correctly and it's not this, it's not that. So just ignoring the internet and then go with who you feel like could build your car best.
And who's in your price range? Because everybody I don't have a problem with somebody wanting to go spend 100, 200,000. Listen, it's not what they eat don't make me. You get what I'm saying? But that's not for me.
Yeah.
So it might be this shop over here that you can't go to, or I can't go to, because I'm not gonna spend 100,000.
Yeah.
So why not go to somebody over here who does good work as well, but they might not charge that much? So I think that's an issue. So do you have an automotive shop?
I do everything for myself, really for fun, for it.
Right.
Eventually we'll move up from there, but right now we're still learning. So I'm not really advertising, I do this, because we're still learning. So I don't want to be one of those shops where it's like, oh, he messed up this, he messed up that. When I clearly say to everybody that we still learning as we go.
Right. So you're self-taught?
Yes.
Oh man. So you taught yourself
everything,
how to put that LS in?
Everything.
How did you do that? Was you looking on YouTube?
YouTube University. YouTube and 401c, everything you know.
So you telling me I can go on YouTube and learn how to put an LS in?
YouTube teach you everything you need to know, honestly. Everything. It's a video on everything on YouTube. Especially since LS Swamp is so common and it's somebody who gonna tell you how to do everything. You might find
I feel like this might be a challenge, Quenten. I feel like we gotta talk. I feel like
YouTube teach you everything. YouTube teach you body work. YouTube teach you welding. YouTube teach you anything you're gonna learn. I never tried transmissions, but outside of that, YouTube teach you everything you need to know.
Right.
Try to put the camera in your car. It'll teach you how to change lifters, everything. So
And the car, and now you can get in the car and drive across town.
yes.
I feel like you challenging me, Quenten. I feel like I might need to find me a LS and put it in my car. And I'm not even an LS person. Like, I'm a conventional motor person.
Yeah, even LS is like it was, but I got a lot of help from some of my followers too. In that case, when I post stuff, oh, I need help with this. People do everything that I'm trying to do now, so they give their knowledge to me too as well. There was one person that I was in DMs talking to who helped me a lot with the transmission, getting everything put together properly.
Mm-hmm.
I actually broke transmission the first time, then I had to get it worked up.
This is so hard to believe. So had you ever done automotive work before?
Before today, before that series,
Uh-huh.
well, I was messing with El Camino. I had El Camino for probably about 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It was like on and off building that, but I never really had like a secure area. Because first I was in a storage unit, then it was a tent, then it was just keep moving on until I got something where I could really put something together at.
Mm-hmm. And you out there in the back, you was out there in your backyard building that. I said, look at this boy. I was almost tempted to tell you, hey, listen, I'm about to fly to Miami, and but I knew you was working. I said, I can't fly and mess, because if I feel bad, if them little few minutes that I was holding him up, trying to talk to him about this car, that detour him from getting the car ready to go to Rick Ross. Now, what was the dopest thing that happened to you when you got to the show?
Meeting Rick Ross probably the biggest thing for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what it was. It wasn't meeting everybody. Not just him meeting everybody, just networking. So the purpose of the series, that's what the dopest thing is, meeting everybody. Everybody saying, "Oh, you inspired." That's the dope thing right there. Everybody saying I inspired them to do their bills, because that's the purpose of the series, to inspire everybody to do their own cars. At least try to attempt to do their own car. So
Right.
that's what that was dope.
How did that make you feel?
It was good, like accomplished, like everything really, it worked out way better than I expected to. Because when I first started the series, I thought I was gonna probably reach 5K followers max, 10K if I'm lucky, but it ended up going from 160 followers on April 17th to I hit 50K the night of the show.
Wow. You was like, look at me. Did you have you stopped to pat yourself on the back yet?
Yeah, now that I got some sleep. Think about it.
I know you were super sleep deprived. What was the most sleep you got in one night while you were building the car?
I'm not really sure, but I say within the last 2 weeks before the shirt, I haven't slept probably more than I haven't got 8 hours.
Well, you young. You can stay up. Like, when you young, you can. I remember when I was your age, I can go out, party all night, go home, take a shower, go to work the next day, and do that several days over and over and over again. I probably didn't sleep the whole time I was 24.
Yeah, but I would say like what day that was, probably the Wednesday. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't sleep at all. So that whole Tuesday, Wednesday, I was up on the road. I probably up for about 36 hours, slept probably two.
Mm-hmm.
Road to Georgia too within that time, right? Only sleeping 2 hours.
Right. What was the dopest compliment you received? I know a lot of people felt like you inspired them, but what was like a person that gave you a compliment, or a compliment that you received and you was like, oh my God?
I mean, I probably say it came from Landlord Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love Jack.
yeah, I love Jack too. So it was I think when he first seen my video, he was just I forgot the exact comment, but
Mm-hmm.
like I know greatness when I see it. That's what it was. So that's how. So that was his first. He followed me and he said, "I know greatness when I see it."
So on the way in the morning to our restaurant, I talked kind of a little bit, but I was talking about like the people that I've interviewed on the show. And so this is yet again to give you your flowers, right? I tell people all the time because September 2nd will be 5 years of the show. So over the years, I've had people that had a big following, people that had a small following, people that had like a medium following. But when I have somebody on the show, I can kind of always tell when they are going to go on to do amazing things. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying that to you. I don't know what it is that you're going to go on to do that's going to be, not that what you've done already has not been amazing. Mm-hmm. But I truly feel like you're going to go on to do some amazing things. And the only thing I'm going to ask is, hopefully in the future, I can get some exclusive interviews, some exclusive content. When you drop something, just call me up and be like, hey, KP, I got something for you. I'm going to send it to you, or I need you to fly here. I just want something exclusive. In the future.
I got something. When we get off live, I'm going to show you something that I'm working on.
Okay. So I really feel like Jack said, like I said, Jack is a dope person. He really believes in educating people, and is one of those people that's like really an amazing part of the culture. Mm-hmm. But I really feel like him. Like I feel like it's like greatness in the making, and you're only 24.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what it is that you do going forward. I know it's gonna be some dope stuff. Listen, I'm gonna just sit back with my popcorn and I'm gonna take a seat and just watch everything you do, and just know I might not say a lot, but I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna be in them comments.
All right.
So what do you I know you're doing the build next. You got anything else coming up that we should lay around for?
It's not coming yet. Well, I have a video Saturday that I'm dropping like 12 o'clock noon, and mm-hmm. That's just gonna explain everything about what we went through in the past and what we got planned for the future. Okay. So with that video is gonna mainly about introducing myself. I never really introduced myself throughout the series.
Right.
That video is gonna be more so about letting people know what the journey is. So the my two end goals in life are, one, to inspire, and two, to become the first African American to start a car production company. So like Toyota, Nissan, that's what vision is. So to start my own production company.
What? So
yeah.
You design cars?
That's the goal, to have my own production line. Yes. Cars, trucks, everything.
Listen, let me just say this. If you need somebody, I can't be no crash test dummy, but if you need somebody to come drive the cars or give some input from a female perspective, anything you need, I got you. 'Cause
I got you.
Listen, I am here for this. Anything that somebody who is really, really into this car stuff is trying to do, and really here for the betterment of the world and the car culture at large, I'm here for it. Because we got so many people out here who are just doing something to be doing it, and they're not good people. They don't have no hustle, no drive. They just in the car. They just in the way, pretty much.
Pretty much.
But if you got people like yourself that's actually out here trying to do something, trying to make this world a better place, trying to make the car culture a better place, I'm here for it. So in any way I can help, whatever you need, let me know. If you like, KP, hey, look, I need you to post this video. I need you to do, hey, listen, I'm here for it.
I appreciate it. That's the goal, to make the car culture a better place. Because it's not all about dunks and spending all this money on cars, big rounds. It's just about building something that you like and having fun with it.
Right. You know, not to go too far off on that, but you know, I hate when people feel like we touched on earlier. Everybody don't have $100,000 to be able to spend on a car, and some people, they ain't willing to spend $100,000 on a car, right? But I hate when people try to minimize those people who did not spend that much on their car. I absolutely hate that, because that's not even what the car culture is about. It's about getting in your car on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning with the windows down and the music up, and just the feeling of doing that is an amazing feeling. Yeah. And you're going to tell me that my car is not amazing because I don't have a $10,000 or $20,000 paint job, that is not true.
Yeah.
My car is amazing, and I don't care what you say.
That's basically that's the same thing. Like that's why I could talk a lot about Jack, because every time like, any conversation we had, he tell me like, I respect you more than anybody with a $1 million car, $500 car, because they ain't do the legwork, they ain't do all of that you did. They don't really know what go into the car. They just spending money. Anybody can spend money.
Right.
So he like, I respect you over to anybody who put all the money in their cars.
Right.
So it's like just having that, having something that you built, something that you put together, it's worth more than that.
Right. Anybody, I feel like if you aren't where you want to be right now, if you got a lot of hustle and drive, you're going to get there. It might not happen in the time that you think it's supposed to happen. And this is a conversation I have with myself all the time. It might not happen when I think it's supposed to happen, because I might not be able to handle it happening at that moment.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to happen. And when I saw you, I was like, I could, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Sometimes you could just feel people's spirit through, because I'm really big on vibes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Sometimes you could just feel people's spirits from through the phone, through the internet. I was like, oh yeah, this boy, he didn't come to play. He is not playing.
When he come to play.
What that man said who was in court? If you think I came to play, damn it, I didn't.
Well, that's because like the way I did it, it was like I had no choice but to stick to it.
Right.
Because what was that? Because before this bill, I was working at Nike, full time at Nike. So now we was using the Nike check to fund the bill, but it was then like this son I don't want to do no more. It's like I really bet on myself, so I had quit that job to bet on myself to do the bill. So this is what we had now.
So you just quit your job? You was like, I'm done.
I mean, I didn't just quit. I saved money prior to that, but
well, I mean, but you just quit. You just left.
Yeah. But I told myself I'd figure it out, and then if anything, if it don't work out, I'm younger. I just go get another job.
Listen, that's all the more reason that I like you. You bet on yourself. You know how many people in this world are scared to bet on themselves?
I know. It's like, because right now I'm young, I ain't got to worry about too much. So it's like, we got a couple bills here and there, yes, but I can make the money to pay the bills or whatever. But it's like, I'd rather bet on myself now. If I fall, I got more opportunity to get back up, because, like I said, I'm still young. So, like, you can get a job anywhere to get back on your feet, if that's the case.
And they say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So you doing what you love.
Yeah, I ain't working. It's fun to me. That's why I get joy.
What's the biggest takeaway from what you've done so far? The bill. What's the biggest takeaway from starting, the popularity you've gained? So what's the biggest takeaway over all this, the series and everything? What's the biggest takeaway for you?
I mean, the biggest takeaway is just betting on yourself. That's pretty much what it is. Just believe in yourself, because that's basically, because when we first did it, it was doubt, like, is this going to work? Where would I be? And will it just work out how I want it to? And it worked out way better than I wanted to. So takeaway is just bet on yourself. And because like the quote I said the most out of my videos, my favorite one would be day one or one day. So that's, you choose the one day to bet on yourself, and then this is what came out. This is what it led to.
Right. That's a great quote. Who all helped you with the bill? You want to give anybody any shout outs?
Yeah, I give people shout outs, yeah. So I would say that Monday through that Friday, that's when I got the most help.
Okay.
Just getting the car together. So it was my brother, of course, my homeboy Steve, my cousin CJ, my homeboy Larry. I would say those the main four. Yeah, those the main four. They was here late night, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, helping me get the body back on the frame, getting the car back put together. So they have to do that. Especially when I get up at work 6 o'clock and they here 2 in the morning to help me get to the show.
They probably was cussing you out in their head.
They was popping up. They was popping up themselves at that point. They got the joy out of it too.
Right. What would you like for your followers, fans, supporters to know about Quenten?
Um, I gotta think about that one.
Okay. Okay.
We'll come back to
Okay.
that.
Okay. So what else? What else? What else you want to talk about? Anything else you would like to say or like for us to hear?
Um, as far as what we got planned, I can't really say too much about that yet until that's going. But it really just start. Like I said, it's just a start.
Yeah. Like I said, I can see that. I'm with Jack on this one. I'm inclined to agree with Jack on this one. Definitely some greatness coming through here now. I can say that. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I found him and I've followed him and I'm like, I've been locked in ever since because I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be following, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna hit you up when I'm in Miami. When I'm coming down there to shoot content, I'm gonna call you and be like, hey, what you got going on?
So yeah, I just call what I got going on my journey with no directions. That's what I call it. So remember I said I want to be the first African American start a car production company. So it's like nobody have done it before, so there's no real direction to it. So I would say I kind of broke it down into achievable goals to reach that. So I call it 3 phases. Phase 1 was to build a car, to learn the insides, the outsides, everything about a car. Okay, I touch body work, I touch wiring, paint, engine work, all that. So I know a good bit about how cars run and how they basically saying like how we could or how I could improve cars for people, make it easier for people to work on, just make it more convenient for everybody. Just learning the errors of cars, how we can improve them and stuff like that. So that's phase 1, just learn the car, build a car, stuff like that. And phase 2, that's what we're entering now. So phase 2 is more about building new technologies that's not inside cars today.
Okay.
So currently, I'm working on a prototype to where. Can I say that? I can't say that yet. But
I was gonna say, don't say too much. Don't say too much.
But phase 2 is mainly about just building new technologies that's not inside cars today. So that I'm working on right now.
Right.
Then phase 3 will be more once the technology is built and once we got a solid, just a solid everything like product and stuff like that. That's when we move on to phase 3, like designing the cars, saying how you want to do the cars. Depends on what year it is for like electric, hybrid, and stuff like that. So it's just working through the phases to get to that ultimate.
So this what I would tell you is make sure you patent all your stuff.
Everything.
Patent everything. Listen, don't let them folks come steal your stuff. Make sure you patent every single thing. Get you a patent attorney and get your stuff in order.
Mm-hmm. That's why I ain't saying that yet. Cause I gotta get everything in order once.
Yeah. I ain't gonna let you slip.
Nah.
We ain't doing that. So, like I said, I didn't want to take up a whole lot of your time. Anything else you want us to know before we get out of here?
Well, you're not taking up too much time. Whatever questions you got, I'm here to answer them.
Okay. Yeah, it was more so about like I just wanted to make sure that we talked before, cause I know you about to be famous and I ain't gonna be able to get in contact with you. But don't forget I got your phone number. I'll call you. I'll be like, hey Quenten, you ain't answer my DM. What's up? I know you famous now. You can't answer the phone. So I definitely want to make sure that I got in on maybe not the ground floor, but I wanted to make sure I got in kind of,
Yeah, I mean it's still early. We got a lot to do. It's still early. We got a lot of.
Yeah, but you gonna get pulled in so many directions though. Like literally, like I said, I'm excited for your journey, but I cannot go on the internet any day and not see you. How does that make you feel?
Oh, that feel good. It feel good. Cause I hear about it a lot from a lot of people. I get calls like I probably within the last like today. I think today I got 2 calls where it was like, oh, this person said something. What did this person say something about a kid online building a car? And it's like, oh, I know him. And they called me. Yeah, this person was talking about. They said how they watching your bills and everything like that, and how you got them ready to go back in their backyard and do like that. So I like hearing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes. It's listen, I swear when I get on the internet, it's matter of fact, I'm gonna start screenshotting and send it to your DM. I cannot open my For You page. I can't scroll and somebody ain't reposting you. I can't look at somebody's stories and they ain't reposting you. So I'm like, listen, I am here for that. And not to mention, you not an arrogant jerk. Like, you're so humble with it. And I think that that's going to take you a long way to be humble. Like, you don't have to be arrogant and be a jerk, even though, like I said, your popularity is going to grow. It's going to be stupid. Listen, let me tell you, just be ready, because I tell people this all the time. A lot of people have never taken any formal social media training and stuff, myself included. When I first started my show years ago, I didn't know I had 100 followers. I didn't know that things was going to grow the way they did and things was going to get the way they are. Just stay humble and always stay grateful. And you
Yes,
just seem like you have that in
yeah,
you.
of course.
So I'm super excited. Like I said, now you wouldn't even be. I feel like you part of my family. Like, I got a daughter, 27. I'm like, man, this young boy could be my son. So, what's if you have not already, what is your dream car to build?
Uh, Chrome bumper C3.
What?
Yeah. I actually have that car now, but I'm not building that car for another couple of years until I have the funds to put into it how I want to.
Oh, you gonna have it.
Yeah.
Watch. One day you gonna wake up and it's gonna be sometime soon, and something gonna happen and you gonna be like, I do not know where all this money came from. Watch.
I want the whole Corvette collection.
What?
Yeah, I want the whole.
Corvette?
Yeah. C1, C4, C2, C1 through 8. All of them.
That's like, I ain't never like. I mean, Corvettes are okay. I've never really liked them. I'm more of a, even though it's weird to say I grew up in Florida, I am a G body person. I'm building an '86 SST top right now.
Yeah.
But I am a G body person, and I love dunks too, because that's the way of life in Florida. Yeah. Like, growing up in Florida, you gonna see a dunk
somewhere. You gonna see it somewhere.
You gonna see a lot of them too, especially and they gonna be nice. That's the thing. What people, I think, from other parts of the country don't understand. Dunks are a way of life for us. We've always seen them. They've always had nice paint. They always had nice rims. They always had nice music. Just the rest of the world is getting to see it now. But that's something that we're used to that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Dunks are our foreigns.
Yeah, most people put more money in they dunk than doing foreign cars and buying all new stuff.
Right. Would you ever build a dunk?
I ain't got that same money, but I do want one though. I want a 71.
A Vert?
Vert. Yeah, 71 Vert.
You just say you gotta speak it into existence. You just don't have that type of money right now. I just done told you it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I feel like it's gonna be fairly soon. Yeah, and you're gonna be like, you know what? KP told me this. I'm
planning on it.
Yeah. So when I see you in your 71 Vert, I already know what done happened.
Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna be the C3 before the Vert though.
Okay. All right. I give you that. I don't really care for them, but I know if you building it, it's gonna be something bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be custom. Not it's gonna be custom.
What?
Fully custom.
What Kenny say? I-95 is gonna be custom. Custom.
I mean, he was cool too. I met him too at the show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. He was watching the videos.
That's dope.
So yeah, it was just seeing people. That's probably one of a big takeaway too. Just seeing people from who up and was like, "Oh, I seen your videos. You do good work. Keep going." So like hearing it from him, that means a lot. Hearing it from him, talk to him in person, and he looking at the car. We were both looking at my car together. And it's like, yeah, you do good work. If you need anything, just come by the shop. We'll teach you something. Whatever.
When I first seen the video, I sent it to Freddie. I say, Freddie, look at this. I say, hey, look at him. He said he coming to the show. He was like, yeah, I had ran across it. I said, no, don't run across it. Go look at him.
Oh yeah, meeting Freddie, Ross, Kenny, Jack, everybody like that. It was just cool. Well, I've been met Nava, but meeting all them, it was just a good experience.
Did you have a favorite car there?
Uh,
Outside of yours, we know your car is your favorite car.
I'm trying to think what my favorite car was. I forgot. I don't know.
You know, it was so many nice ones out there though.
But my favorite car is that it's Sim One car, the pink though. That's my favorite car.
Oh yeah, he do got a nice car.
My favorite one out of everything.
Yeah, he got a beautiful car.
I love that pink though.
I'm more of a I like colors that are like not normal colors, because I feel like you can it can only be so many black cars. It can only be so many white cars. I mean, nothing towards anybody who wants to do a black or a white car, but it's just something out of the norm is amazing to me.
Yeah.
The paint. Where'd you buy your paint?
Oh, I got like a little local paint shop that I get my stuff from. That's like down the street.
Mm-hmm. So I got my paint from Hot Shots, right? So whenever you get ready to go get you some more paint for the new car, go to Hot Shots and let them do your custom color. When I tell you, they'll take care of you.
Right.
And if you know what you want, they're gonna mix paint till they get the color you want.
Yeah, I don't know, but the next if I do the box Chevy for under 10 grand, that's gonna be more like a people's car. So I'm not choosing anything on that car.
Oh yeah?
Everything for that car is gonna be pulled. So when it comes to paint, they choose a paint. They choose budget. They choose interior. They choose rims. They choose whether it's frame off, not frame off. It's like whatever you want to learn, whatever you want to see done to the car, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be people's car, and I'm not choosing anything for that car. So.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to do frame off for under 10 grand unless you gonna do the powder coating and you gonna take. Well, we know you can take the car off the frame, but if you gonna do the powder coating or whatever if you go frame off, you definitely not staying under 10 grand.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a challenge that's like kind of impossible, but still probably doable. Cause even my frame not powder coated. It's painted, but it's still good. It's red paint, right? I thought I had it up there. Mm-hmm. But it's a frame paint that I use. It was like $100, and then cleared on top of it. Mm-hmm. Probably did the frame for about $300, the whole frame. So.
Would you ever sell the Elko?
Nah, not that.
No.
Just cause the first one, the rest of them they get sold. It doesn't matter for real.
So for no amount of money, you wouldn't sell it.
It depends on the number, but it depends on the number. But for the most part, that's the part everything going. So I don't think I'm selling it. Even though I'm not really an El Camino fan, but that's something I built, so I'm keeping it.
So somebody in the comments was asking, would you sell the car? So y'all heard what he said. If the price is right, he will. He's from Miami, late night.
What's the normal budget? Case I don't say normal budget. What's the normal budget?
I think you said it right though. Anything under 10 grand. That if you could stay 10 grand or under that, I guess that's a normal, right? But you can't start with rust or none of that. Because if you start with rust, but see, here's the thing: you gonna do all the work.
Yeah, I'm doing.
It's
no labor costs, so it's 10 grand, just only parts and supplies, no labor. That's what it is. I'll probably pay us for probably getting the motor lights on and stuff like that, but.
Mm-hmm. You already got the car?
No, I haven't chose the car yet. Most likely it's gonna be probably a Caprice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they say, did you build the engine also? Yep. You gotta go watch the series now. Y'all gotta go watch is the series on YouTube?
Nah. That's what next build I'm doing everything proper. It's just like this one came so fast and doing the daily series, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Because the way my schedule is set up every day, I probably wake up at, I probably go outside at 7, take a lunch around like 2, go back outside probably like 4, and then I had to probably go inside probably like 6 just to go edit for 2-3 hours to get that video posted to 9. So from 7 to 9, it was just working and editing, and then I probably still do some more work after 9 o'clock, or focus on the next day's video editing. So it was still like a long day.
So you gotta upload all that stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna still upload everything. I'm gonna probably do one of those videos where it's like building a car in 10 minutes, to where it's just a 10-minute video where it shows the whole process.
You already have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, and the link is in your bio?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a series on YouTube right now with El Camino. It's like 17 videos. That's back when I had a storage unit and everything like that. So I started to build when I was in college. So I had a storage unit out of state in college, learning how to do stuff. So that's where all the trial and error came from.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when they can see really like from the start when I first got a car.
Right. Well, that was all I had for you. I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to make sure that I spoke with you. I gotta catch you before you get too famous. I had to catch you before you got too famous, because I know, like I said, I already know what's gonna happen. And then you're gonna be hard to reach. You're gonna be out the way. I ain't gonna be able to contact you. So I got to catch you while I can.
I'm not gonna be hard to reach. Even now when people DM me, oh, like what did you do? Or like what you use to paint the car? I take the time, make a list, send it to them. Oh, how did you do this? Take the time, send it to them. So it's like that's the point. That's the point of me doing this, to help everybody. So if I know how to do it, I'm gonna reach out to help you do it.
Yeah, that's true. They got a point too. If you have not uploaded all that stuff to Facebook, make sure you upload it to Facebook as well, because now they're paying you for Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram
So,
used to pay you pretty well, but it's not that way anymore. But Facebook, put it all on Facebook and TikTok.
yeah. So I think next series is gonna be better documented, because this one's just too fast. I didn't really know the structure of it. So the next one's gonna be on all platforms: TikTok, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the TikTok, Instagram, well, all the shorts would be on Instagram and TikTok, like same way I did it from this series.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm probably the YouTube videos to where it's showing everything, like the full process, instead of just the 1-minute videos, so you can really see what's really going on.
You can still drop them on Facebook though. All the ones you already got, just drop them on Facebook. Yeah. Go ahead, get your followers up on Facebook and get you some money.
Yeah. So yeah, but the next series, I want to say, the next series is really gonna be a good series, because I think the next series I'm gonna do to where it's really like your car, like the people's car. Right. So like they're gonna choose the budget, choose the car, choose the paint, choose everything. And I'm also document all my hours. I'm gonna document everything I pay for. So like each video you get an update on how much I spent so far, and it's how much I did. So you're gonna get so once the build up, you're gonna get an exact amount of hours that took for each step, how much I spent for each step, just to get everybody really a rough mind what really goes on in these cars.
Oh, that's dope. I can't wait for that.
So yeah,
I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm telling you, I'm here for it.
I need to find a clean one. I need to find a clean car. Like I take something with certain rust in certain areas just to have that in the series, so where you show how to fix rust, stuff like that, but nothing too crazy.
Right. Right. Well, listen, like I said, I'm here for it. I can see great, like I'm a echo Jack. I see the greatness, because let me just say this. I don't come across a lot on social media that impresses me to the point where I'm tuned in, I'm waiting. I was waiting. They said, do you have a donation link?
Yeah, donation link in my bio.
Yeah. It's not a lot of stuff where I'm tuned in, where I'm waiting, where I'm like, when is he gonna drop the new video? When is he gonna drop? I was like, this boy is stressing me out. It was like I was building a
But I try to post every day at 9 o'clock. That was the goal for every day at 9 o'clock.
I was so stressed out. When you found the rust, I was like, oh my God, we ain't gonna make it.
I didn't think I was gonna. It was to a point where I think I wasn't gonna make it either. But like I say, I can talk about Jack a lot because since I met Jack, he just been so helpful, even from way before the show even happened. So I think like the last 2 weeks of the show, well, 2 before the show, he called me every day. Jack called me every day. How we looking? How we looking? What we got going on today? Every single day, how we looking? How we looking? Right? One day I was like, I don't know if I'll make it. He said, whether it's done or not, you taking it. Either way, you taking it. Make sure you bring it. And then I say like week before was really like, cause the frame was still in the cart Monday, like Monday night before the show even happened. The frame was still in the cart, but the body's still in the cart, unpainted. So he was like, I'd rather you quit than you lose. It's still time on the clock, so just keep working at it. Make sure you get it. So I want to say it was real helpful the whole stretch of the build, even to the point where we got to the show and he taking me around. He the one who introduced me to everybody. So Jack introduced me to Rick Ross, to Freddie, to Kenny, to everybody. Even when the car wasn't done to the show, he called Freddie before we even got there. Hey, can we do such and such at the Promised Land? Because he trying to get there. He trying to finish his car. So even making them calls to make sure I'm getting that, to make sure it's presentable for everybody.
All right.
So yeah.
So I know you was like, dang, I looked up and met Jack.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like certain things happen and certain people come your way to show you that there's still good people out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's easy to lose faith in humanity. But when good people come your way and they don't want nothing, they don't want anything from you. They just want to see you win.
Yeah, that's
you
how.
Be like, dang, it's still good people.
I was. It was like he like whatever you need, I got you. If I know it, I'm gonna tell it to you. So it's just like basically like a mentor in the game for me at this point. Whatever you need, just anytime you see my name, he shot me out. Anytime I even think about me, shot me out. Just making sure this person know about me, that person know about me. Just making sure everything is everything. So that's why I'm happy I met him in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm you know, I feel it's like one of those your story is one of those stories that kind of make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I'm like I'm happy to know, cuz I talk about this all the time, and I think I was talking about this with a couple of the shows that you tuned in on. You got car guys and you got guys with cars.
Yeah, I had seen that when you and Freddie.
And you're not even that old, but I can tell you're a car guy. Yeah. You're not just a guy with a car. And the car culture definitely needs more car guys and just not guys with cars.
Cars with guys. Well, guys with cars just, I guess, flaunt their cars for people. Yeah. But car guys is what move the community to make it better for everybody. Because car guys let anybody in and inspire everybody instead of just certain cars that has a rep. Right. Because all cars are equal, no matter what car it is. It's something that you like, that's something what you want to drive, that's something you want to do. I can't judge you by what you like and what you want to do to your car.
You know, people ain't even really building cars for themselves anymore, though. They building cars for other people.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. That's ties into what I said earlier, when you gotta go to this certain shop because you're building for them. You're not really building for yourself. If you're building for yourself, you wouldn't care about what shop you still care about what shop, but you want to go to this shop that everybody go to that charge your arm and leg. Right.
So yeah, that's what we're going through now with the car culture. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to have a lot of contacts in the car world. So I'm able to go to certain shops and maybe not spend what other people would spend. But even if I didn't, like I told somebody the other day when I was gonna get somebody to put some music in my car, they not a reputable shop. It's somebody I just want to give a chance.
Yeah.
And when people come and be looking at like KP, who did your music, like it would be somebody like you. I could say Quenten did my music. They like, well, where his shop? Where he? Let me look at his Instagram, and they look, and you might only have 100 followers, but they like, oh my God, your music sounds and looks amazing.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody deserves a chance, and everybody got to start somewhere.
Yeah, everybody got to start somewhere.
So we're gonna be able to look back on where you started in a few years, and be like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I knew Quenten when he ain't, when he just started.
Yeah. So like, I think even when I was first starting, like the first I think like 2 weeks, when it was like just getting traction and everything like that, and I got a follow from, I think my first like celebrity follower was probably like Carlos Miller, and then he reached out and said like, I love what you're doing, blah blah blah. So that was there, and then like the next day, Lynn had followed, and then just kept going from there.
Let me tell you something about Carlos. He is one of the dopest people in this car culture. He owns about 180 cars.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, he patronizes the businesses. He has bought so much stuff from me with my G-Body business. We have now become, he's really a car guy. Yeah. Even though he happens to just be a celebrity, he is a car guy. He is, when I tell you he got about 8 Grand Nationals, I'm still going to get one, by the way. I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it. I told him, don't think you keeping all of them, because I'm getting one.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, he does business with a lot of the people in this car culture. He don't want no discount. He gonna pay what you're asking. He just loves the car culture and actually comes to our shows, does business with us. I cannot speak highly enough about Carlos and his team. Carlos and his cousin Court, who run the shop. I cannot speak highly enough of them. They really, really are a great part of this car culture.
Yeah. So it's just like people like Carlos Miller, like even though he famous or whatever, he still show love to the people who actually do work to their cars. So people like him will keep it moving forward.
Right. So that's all I got for you. Anything else you want us to know before we get out of here?
That's all. It's just stay on the lookout for this video that I'm posting on Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. That's the only thing I got right now.
I gotta set my notifications because I gotta make sure I see it.
Yeah, so that video is going to explain more. If I could show you what I'm doing as like using a different video than actually like telling you. So I'm gonna do that in that way to tell people like what's really coming for the future.
All right. Well, Quenten, again, I appreciate your time. I know you probably still a little sleep deprived. You need to get some more rest.
I slept
but
2 days. Soon as I got back home, I slept for the last 2 days.
Well, good, and I'm super proud of you. And like I said, if there's anything I can help with or assist with, just reach out to me because I'm here for this. Like, I done adopted you, and you just don't even know, but you have been adopted by me. So, so thank you again for sitting down with us. We appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. So, guys, if y'all missed any of this episode with Vision to Reality, make sure you catch the full replay on YouTube. You can do that by clicking the link in my bio and subscribing to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys on the regular Rydes N Vybes day, which will be Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard.